Have you ever looked at someone who always spends their life alone and wonder why doesn't they have friends? Perhaps the person is shy. Perhaps the person avoids large social gatherings. Perhaps the person feels absolutely fine on their own. However, as psychology reveals, the lack of friends does not always imply that an individual is unwanted, dull, or socially inept. It may simply indicate that the person has a different mindset. Not everyone seeks more company around them. Some people seek the correct company. So, why is it that some individuals have very few friends or even lack any friends altogether? We will investigate into the psychology of the friendship deficiency. They want deeper connections. However, for some individuals, regular conversation seem to be meaningless. It is because such individuals are not willing to spend a large portion of their time gossiping, discussing trivial matters, or engaging in shallow conversation. They find small talks exhausting. What they desire to know from others is something along the lines of, why do you truly believe? What makes you who you are now? What do you fear? They seek meaningful conversations. Due to this reason, they try to stay away from various social settings, not out of dislike for anyone, but due to a lack of connection. A single true friend is better than numerous friends based on convenience. They don't like fake relationships. There are individuals who have an aversion towards lies. When they feel that people are lying, manipulating, or taking advantage of them solely for their own selfish gains, they are immediately aware of it. They do not want friendship that revolve around status or popularity. They do not want a person in their life only because they claim that they have lots of friends. What matters to them is that the friendship is genuine. Since true friendships can be hard to come by, these individuals would rather live without any friendships than fake one. Social interaction can drain their energy. Everybody does not derive energy from social interactions. Some individuals find socializing quite taxing for their mind. They dissect conversations, they consider their responses to them, they observe even the minutest details of human behaviors. After interacting with people, they need solitude to replenish themselves. That is why certain individuals disappear after social gatherings. It does not always mean that they are unknowing or disinterested. Often it just means their brains need time to recuperate. They are comfortable with themselves. Many people thrive on receiving consistent recognition socially. They rely on getting messages, attention, praise, or validation from others in order to feel value. Some individuals gain a sense of self confidence that is very inward. They like being around themselves. They can go for an entire weekend without seeing other people and still feel content. They do not gauge their self-worth according to the number of invites they receive from other individuals. They have high standards for who they let close. Not everyone is searching for more friends, they are searching for quality friends. Such individuals are cautious in letting others into their lives. They are aware of the fact that the wrong choice will only create unnecessary drama and emotional chaos in their lives. Therefore, they give themselves enough time, they observe the other individuals around them, and while they might not have many connections, those few connections that they do make unusual become stronger ones. However, here is the thing, being alone has its strength, but human beings are also inherently social creatures. Therefore, even if an individual is independent, they require some kind of backing from others to times. The idea is not to surround oneself with numerous friends, rather, it is to foster honest, meaningful, and peaceful relationships. Therefore, having a few connections does not necessarily mean anyone or anything is wrong happening. In some cases, one is being very cautious and selective regarding their connections with others, or perhaps the individual's brain is programmed to think in such a manner. As a result, what appeared to be loneliness to others might actually be something else entirely.